On March 15, 1767, Elizabeth Jackson gave birth to Andrew between the North and South Carolina border. His prospects, being born into a poor and destitute family in the mid-18th century, were rather bleak, but Andrew Jackson would overcome many obstacles throughout his life. He would earn entrance into the North Carolina bar, move to Tennessee, and have a brilliant legal career. He would help draft the state constitution and be elected to the House of Representatives. He would also serve as a state Supreme Court judge. However, he would make his name during the War of 1812. In January 1815, Jackson led an overwhelming victory against the British in New Orleans. The Americans suffered 62 casualties, while the British had over 2,000. After this, using his newfound national popularity, he would enjoy a political career and be elected president in 1828. His most well-known and controversial acts as president was his prosecution of Native Americans. He also refused to recharter the Bank of the United States, which led to the Panic of 1837. After his presidency, he would retire to his mansion at the Hermitage and die there in 1845. Now, with that being said, here are 11 interesting facts about President Andrew Jackson. Fact number 1. On their way to his father's funeral, his pallbearers got so drunk that they briefly lost the body. They would eventually find the body and make their way back to the church. Fact number 2. At the age of 14, he was completely orphaned. He had 2 brothers that died during the Revolution, and his mother would die in 1781 after contracting an illness at a camp hospital. Her grave was never found. Fact number 3. He was the first member of the House of Representatives ever elected from Tennessee. Fact number 4. He had a shootout with the former governor of Tennessee, John Sevier. This occurred during a vote on who would be the major general of the state militia. After Jackson mentioned his services, Sevier said, "I know of no great services you have rendered to this country except taking a trip to Natchez with another man's wife." Gunfire was then exchanged, but no one was hurt. Fact number 5. He would live with a bullet inside of him for the majority of his life. In 1806, he challenged a man named Charles Dickinson over an apparent gambling dispute on a horse race. Dickinson shot first and wounded Jackson. Jackson then shot and killed Dickinson. Fact number 6. He was the first president to capitalize on using the spoils system. John Adams had removed 9 people from government after taking over as president. Jefferson would remove 39, Madison 5, Monroe 9, John Quincy 2, and Jackson 919. Fact number 7. He became the first president to frequently use the veto. The first 6 presidents vetoed 9 bills combined. Jackson vetoed 12. Fact number 8. Richard Lawrence, the man that tried to assassinate Jackson, had both of his pistols misfire. The odds that both guns would fail to fire were 125,000 to 1. After the attempted assassination, both of the pistols were examined and fired perfectly without fail. Fact number 9. In an 1804 advertisement for runaway slaves, he offered a $50 reward for the return of a slave and $10 extra for every 100 lashes any person would give him. Fact number 10. He owned 150 slaves and freed none of them in his will, despite not having a living wife or biological children to pass them to. Fact number 11. He asked Congress for a law that would prohibit anti-slavery messages in the South. And those are 11 interesting facts about President Andrew Jackson. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.